Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills and lush greenery, lived a poor family named the Patels. Ram and Sita Patel, a hard-working couple, struggled every day to make ends meet. They had 2 children, Maya and Raj, who were filled with dreams despite the hardships they faced. Ram worked tirelessly in the fields of a wealthy landlord, Mr. Kapoor, while Sita managed their modest home. Their income was meager, and they often had to go to bed with empty stomachs. Despite their poverty, the Patels always upheld their values of honesty and kindness. One scorching summer day, as Ram toiled in the fields under the blazing sun, he heard a commotion. Mr. Kapoor had gathered all the villagers and announced a competition. He would give a bag of gold coins to the person who could solve a riddle. The riddle was, "I am always hungry, I must always be fed. The finger I touch will soon turn red. What am I?" The villagers pondered, but no one could solve the riddle. Days passed, and Ram couldn't help but think about the riddle. He discussed it with Sita and their children, who each had their own ideas. Finally, a spark of inspiration lit up in Maya's eyes. She whispered her answer to her father. The next day, Ram stood before the villagers and confidently declared, "The answer to the riddle is fire." A hushed silence fell over the crowd as Mr. Kapoor smiled and nodded. Ram had solved the riddle, and as promised, Mr. Kapoor handed him a bag filled with gold coins. Ram's heart was filled with joy, but he knew that the real prize was not the gold, but the promise of a brighter future for his family. With the bag of gold coins, the Patels invested in a small piece of fertile land. They worked even harder, cultivating their own crops and rearing animals. The family's fortune gradually changed, and they were no longer considered the poorest in the village. Over the years, Maya and Raj received an education, and their dreams began to take shape. Maya became a teacher, and Raj a doctor, both committed to giving back to their village. The Patels never forgot their roots or the values that had carried them through their most challenging times. They continued to help others in need, just as they had once been helped by a riddle and a bag of gold coins. And so, in the village of the Patels, where once there was only poverty, there was now prosperity and hope. The family had turned their struggles into a story of determination, kindness, and the power